Hi everyone, Aaron here for Zollotech, and we're going to take a look at the latest Mac Mini. This is the 2014 Mac Mini. They announced, about a month and a half ago when the iPad Air 2 was announced, they updated this as well. And you can see it looks the same as the past couple years without the CD drive, but they've updated the internals. So this particular one is the middle of the line. It's 2.6 gigahertz. You can see here, 2.6 gigahertz dual core i5 with 3 megabytes L3 cache, turbo boost up to 3.1 gigahertz, 8 gigabytes of RAM, 1 terabyte 5400 RPM hard drive, Intel Iris graphics, and we'll take a look at the ports on the back in just a moment. Now this comes in at $699, not the cheapest Mac, but it is close to the cheapest. The least expensive is $499. Now, if you put that in perspective, an iPhone 6 off contract or unlocked is $650 is the cheapest one. So not too bad, seeing that you're getting a full computer here. So let's open this one up. Now, I decided to get this because I run an old server running on an old 2006, 2007 white iMac. The display is pretty much gone, and I'd like to have this take its place. As you can see, there's no drive, and if you want an extra drive, you can pick one up for about $80. Pretty expensive. Yes, there are third-party ones, but I just wanted it to match, so pick that up as well. So you can see this is the Mac Mini box. Looks like it slides out here. Now, I've actually haven't owned a Mac Mini since the original Mac Mini. I had that for a little while and then quickly upgraded to a MacBook. Let's pull this out here. It's an aluminum body, and we'll take a look at that in a second. Let's see what we've got in here. We've got the, as to be expected, power plug. Same as pretty much everything else Apple has. And here we have some of their paperwork or literature. You can see it says hello, quick start guide in color, Mac Mini information product guide, and you've got your stickers. Nothing else to be found in here. Let's set that aside. Here's the Mac Mini itself. So let's take this wrapper off of it. And unlike the models past, prior to this, you cannot upgrade this like you could before. Before, they had two little pieces here. You'd put your fingers in there, twist this bottom off, and you could upgrade everything. They've taken that ability away, unfortunately. So if you want to add RAM, you can't do it anymore. You can get 4, 8, or 16 gigabytes of RAM. This one has 8, but that's on the board. Just like a MacBook Air, you can't upgrade it. Same idea, or any of the newer Macs. Again, the hard drive you probably could upgrade if you really wanted to take it apart and do that, but it's a 1 terabyte drive, and for me, this will be plenty fast. Now on the side here, you've got an IR port, you've got what looks to be a microphone, nothing around the side, nothing on either side, and then you've got this area that's a plastic logo. On the back, we've got our vent here, power, we've got actually the power button, but then we've got our AC power, our Ethernet adapter, it's Gigabit Ethernet, HDMI, 2 Thunderbolt ports, 4 USB ports. We also have an SD slot and audio in and out. And the other thing, this has wireless A, B, G, N, and AC. So it's got all the different wireless bands. So I'm going to hook it up and start it up for the first time. Now, before I turn this on, I'm obviously going to need a keyboard and mouse. So I've got a couple different keyboard keys that I like to use. This one's for a Logitech keyboard I use. Plug it in the back here. I also have a Microsoft mouse I can use with this. You can obviously pair this with an Apple mouse or keyboard or any of your choice. This will work for now. I'll probably end up switching it out afterwards. Now I'll need to plug in a monitor, and to do that we've got these Thunderbolt ports, or you can use them as mini display ports or HDMI out depending on the monitor you have. I'm plugged in, ready to go. I've got my monitor connected. Let's turn it on. After setting up the Mac, you get to this screen, and I've customized the dock at the bottom a little bit, but as you can see, here are all the different specs, the 8 gigabytes of RAM. It's connected to a cinema display, and it's also got a few different storage options I've got connected to it, such as a Drobo and another external hard drive that I use for all my family photos and videos and things like that. You can see there's a couple different tabs here. We really won't look into that too much, but if we go into System Report, you can see everything about the Mac itself. It's the Core i5, and you can see the speed and everything. And the overall use of the Mac Mini is pretty good. It's not the fastest computer, but it's it's more than acceptable, and if it had a solid state drive in it, it would be plenty fast. That 5400 RPM 1 terabyte drive definitely slows it down some. But overall, this is a great Mac, especially for the price. You get a full-featured Mac with all these different apps in it and all the different things that come along with it for free. So if you wanted to get into YouTube and posting some videos, you've got iMovie and things like that you can edit with. And overall, it's just a really great machine. Like I said, I use it for a server, and I also use it for my kids. There's separate accounts on it. So it's a pretty decent machine, especially if you don't have a Mac. This is a great way to start using and learning a Mac. If you have any questions or comments, let me know in the comments below. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe and like the video. And as always, thanks for watching. This is Aaron. I'll see you next time.